Indonesia is a country with diverse cultures and religious customs, and has a wealth of cultural innumerable, following 10 tradition in Indonesia's most unique. First, Karapan Madura. Karapan is a term given to the cow grandstand race, comes from the island of Madura, East Java. In this race, a pair of cows, interesting sort of timber trains, where the jockey standing and controlling the cow pairs, driven at a speed race against race couples other cows. The racetrack is usually around 100 meters and racing competitions can take about 10 seconds to 1 minute. Some cities in Madura bull races organized in August and September each year, with the final at the end of September or October in the former city of residency, Pemeksan, to compete for the trophy. President. Second, Kasada Bromo. Hari Raya Yadaya Kasada is a day of ceremonial offerings to the deity in the form of offerings Sang Hyang Widi. Each month Kasada 14th day in Javanese calendar ceremony held god or offerings to Sang Hyang Widi and ancestors. The story of Rara Antang, princess of Majapahit, and Yaka Seeger, son of Brahman, the origin of the Tengger tribe taken from the name behind them. The couple Rara Antang and Yaka Seeger built settlements and then reigned in the region as Prabhawasesa Mangkarat Tenggerang Tengger, meaning Lord of the Tengger Budaman. They are not in the gift of the child so that they do meditation or ascetic to Sang Hyang Widi. Suddenly there was a magical voice that says that they will come true meditation, but on the condition if they have to get descent, the youngest son to be sacrificed to the crater of Mount Bromo. 3. Makepung Bali. Makepung bull race attractions are derived from Jembrana, Bali. Makepung means romp. Inspiration came from the activities of processing stages, stage pulverization wetland soil into mud by wearing pirate lampet slaw. Slaw lampet plow drawn by 2 buffaloes and as a means to decorate the neck buffalo bell necklace Jarandongan, gongsang large, so that when the buffalo walking plow lampet slaw it will sound like the sound of music. Because the work Otong Royong then their plow lots, each drawn by 2 buffaloes ridden by a coachman seated on mat slaw plow. 4. Pasola Sumba. Pasola derived from the word sola or ola, which means a kind of javelin wood used to throwing from a horse that is being driven fast by the 2 opposing groups. After obtaining the suffix pasola, paola, it means to be a game. So pasola or pahola means an arcade game javelin throw, each timber on horseback who are driven tight between the 2 opposing groups. Pasola is part of a series of traditional ceremonies performed by the Sumba which still adheres to the original religion called Marapu, local religious communities Sumba. The game Pasola held in 4 villages in the West Sumba district. The 4 villages, among others Koti, Lamboya, Wanakaka, and Gora. Implementation Pasola in 4 villages is done in turns, i.e. between the months of February and March each year. 5. Mapasila Tetong Turaha. Mapasilaga Tetong is a unique tradition of the ancestors Tana Turaha who are routinely performed at a funeral of people who had died some years ago, as they were called as sign solo. Tetong Mapasilaga event is done before the ceremonies began. Dozens of buffalo that will be pitted lined up on the field where the ceremony will be held. Buffaloes will be pitted against the then paraded preceded by bearers team gong, carrying banners, and a number of women from the bereaved family to the field located in Rant Cemetery. At the timeline of buffalo fleeing the scene, the musical accompaniment will be played. The rhythm of traditional music came from a number of women were pounding rice in a mortar alternately. 6. Kibo Kaboan. Keboan is one of the traditional ceremony tradition is still maintained and implemented to date. Kibo, Kaboan or Kaboan is customary ritual traditions from different villages. The village and the village alien Alasmalong. The village alien call this ritual with the name Keboan, and Alasmalong calling it Kibo, Keboan. The traditional ceremony Kaboan was held on Sunday in the month of Javanese calendar Ashura between December 1 to 10. taken on Sunday so that the whole community can take part in the traditional ceremonies and decision. Ashura month is believed to be a sacred month. 7. Burnstone Papuha. Tradition Bikar Batu is one of the important tradition in Papua, a form of the rite cooking together residents of one village which aims to be grateful, bersilaturahim, collect relatives and friends, welcome happiness, birth, marriage customs, coronation chieftain, or to collect soldiers to fight. Tradition Bikar Batu generally carried by tribal mountains, like in Balim, Pana 8 Nabar. Central Mountains, Mountain Star, Java Wijaya, Dagai, Yaku Himo etc. Known for Bikar Batu completely burned to a red-hot stone, then piled on top of the food to be cooked. But in each place, tribe, called by various names, such Gapia, Panay, Kitoba Isagoa, Wamina, or Barapen, Java Wijaya, 8. Signs Solo Toraha ceremony. Rambisolo Dala Torahani's death ceremonies aimed on Tekman Gormati and deliver the souls of the deceased to the realm of the spirit, that is, back to eternity with their ancestors in a tempat parastirahatan. This ceremony is often called the consummation ceremony. Kamadiankarina people who died had considered truly died after Selyar Prose see this ceremony fulfilled. If not, then the person who died Terspathonia regarded as the sick or weak, so he remains to Paralakuk and separati much as anyone alive, which was laid on the bed and Dabarahidong food and drinks even always talked to. The highlight of the ceremony this solo signs to Laksanak and Isbu a specialized field. In this ceremony, there are several series of rituals, such as the process of wrapping the bodies, affixing ornament of gold thread Dan Parak on the coffin, corpse declined to the barn to be buried. Dan process Pangusingan corpse to its final resting place. 9. Riog Ponorogo. Riog is one of the cultural arts that originated from East Java, northwestern and Ponorogo regarded as hometown of Riog truth. Ponorogo city gates decorated by Warwick and Gembluk figure. 2 figures that have appeared at the time Riog displayed. Riog is one of the local culture in Indonesia is still very thick with things mystical and powerful mysticism. Wear Peman Riog mask holding a large Riok very heavy just with his teeth and is Debis. Debis is a martial art from Banten who demonstrates extraordinary human ability. For example, invulnerable weapon, hard water resistant and Solane, Cassini, and it began in the 16th century, during the reign of Sultan Maulana Hasanuddin, 1532–1570. At the time of Sultan Agenstertayus, 1651–1692, Debis becomes a tool to pump up the morale of the people against the Dutch colonialists' offerings at that time. Art Debis is now a combination of dance and sound. Debis in Arabic means an iron rod with a pointed end tipped round. For most ordinary people Debis art is somewhat extreme. At the present time Debis is a martial art that many exhibited for cultural events or ceremonies.